Hey guys, welcome back. It's already September, which means fall, which means we have to get some stuff done in and around the house. So I put together a list of 9 things that you need to do to your home in the fall. Here we go. Number 1 is to clean out those gutters, the eaves troughs on your home after all of the leaves have fallen. This is one that I used to find really stressful, but I found a super awesome solution that I'm going to share with you today. If you have a leaf blower, this is what you're going to want to do. You want to get up on that ladder, be safe of course, go up on top of the house with the leaf blower and just blow them all out of the eaves troughs onto the yard. It's the easiest way to start and get it done really quick, and I'm sure that out of all of the 9 tips, this is the one that's going to impress you the most. Number 2, check for drafts. Heat loss through windows is usually responsible for 25 to 30% of heating energy use according to the Department of Energy, but it doesn't have to be that way because weather stripping is a simple and probably the most cost-effective solution to this. Here's a little bit of a pro tip. If you want to see if your weather stripping is effective or not, all you have to do is on the bottom of your door is when you close the door, put a piece of paper underneath the door. If the piece of paper slides in and out easily, then the weather stripping isn't installed properly, or you probably need new weather stripping. Good news is it's all on sale right now. Say it with me now. I will drain all of the water faucets outside of my home and bring the hose inside. We've all been guilty of not doing this, but it's really important and we all know why. If the pipe freezes and bursts during the winter, which they do, they usually burst inside the wall and cause a lot of damage. This can be rather inconvenient, very stressful, very messy, and can also be very expensive. So don't forget to drain all of those hoses outside, disconnect them, turn off the water, and bring those hoses indoors. I know you're probably putting it off. I know we all are putting it off. We're hoping for a couple of warm weekends or evenings so that we can still enjoy our outdoor space. But the next thing you want to do is mark a date on the calendar, pick a weekend, maybe after Halloween, and get that outdoor furniture inside or at least inside the garage or shed prior to the snowfall. I know you spent a lot of time and energy and money designing that outdoor space and buying that furniture, so let's protect it. If you don't have somewhere to put the outdoor furniture, you can get some really good weather protection covers on Amazon, and let's preserve all of that great furniture so that you can enjoy them next season. When researching the material to make this list, I came across this one, which I found not as obvious, but quite useful, is to fix any cracks in your driveway. The reason that you want to do this in the fall is quite simple. It's because if you already have a crack in the driveway, that's obviously going to fill up with water. And over the course of the winter, it's going to expand and make that crack worse. So heading over to the hardware store and getting a can of or a tube of filler and getting that hole filled will prevent the crack from going on further, and let's face it, it's going to look a lot better too. So while you're at it, if you are making a little bit of a list and heading to the hardware store to get the house ready for the fall, let's add driveway crack and sealant to the list. Fall's another great time to think about changing the air filter on your furnace. So to all of you homeowners out there that have bought a house with me this year, I think whenever we were doing the inspection, I already mentioned this to mark off some times on the calendar. The 3-month rule is great. However, if you haven't just bought your home and you're starting fresh with that 3-month rule, then you know what? September's a really great time, or even end of September if that's better for you, to change up that air filter. Doing it in September means the next time that you're going to do it is right before Christmas, and get that air quality at top notch before the holidays. Number 7, another one that's not so obvious, is to fertilize your lawn. The reason you want to do this is more of a proactive approach. By fertilizing the lawn in the fall, you actually increase the odds of having that really great lawn next spring and next summer. So taking that early approach to getting it done, it's one more thing you don't have to worry about in the spring, and you get to enjoy a greener and maybe nicer lawn than your neighbor come springtime. Number 8, test your winter equipment. This is a really good one, and I'm going to actually put this on my list to do myself. I didn't do it last year, and I was that guy in the snowstorm that couldn't start the snowblower. I don't want that to happen again this year to myself, and I don't want it happening to you. So maybe just after Halloween, another thing you want to mark on that calendar that weekend that you're doing all of this stuff is to test out the snowblower and make sure that it's working properly, make sure that your garage door is functioning properly, and any other equipment that you're going to depend on this winter. Number 9 is a really good one too to do in the fall. And I've got friends at the fire department that'll be really happy that I'm suggesting this one. Change your batteries. So if you haven't changed the batteries in your smoke detectors in a while, now's a good time to do it. And again, as I said, if you're going to go through this list and get a bunch of things done on a weekend, get it all done at once, why not go and change all of the batteries in your smoke detectors so that you have fresh batteries in them for the fall and going into the year. They're usually good for a year, so it's just one more thing to add on to the list that'll help make for peace of mind and a safer home for you and your family. So those were your 9 tips to get your home ready for the fall. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure and check me out at Bear the Realtor on YouTube. Obviously, you can find me right here on Facebook. And if you have any questions, hit me up at steve@stevemontroy.ca. Have a great day, and #BearTheRealtor.